We are Saturday boys here at AON as we go right into Soan versus Suarez on Pokemon Stadium 2. T-Max, I could see this whole set going to this stage because I know Soan doesn't particularly mind any of the illegal stages that are on board. And Suarez loves this stage.
Oh, I mean, in that case, then you just pick away from this stage. Then it's pretty easy.
You would, but
you lose game one, you just get off of this stage. This stage is just Yoshi Paradise.
Now you're under the presumption that Soan is going to lose. I think he's going to be holding it down here and win his finals pretty well. Anyways, the reason why I say so is just because Soan is always going to be able to contest for the stage rather well, and it's really just a matter of playing around his opponent. His opponent being someone who's going to want to be in the air a lot, someone who's going to try to zone him out well, and honestly, you can zone out a sortie with projectile pretty well. Like, that's just sort of like the good rule of thumb, is that if you have a longer projectile, like, you shouldn't have to respect the sword too much from a far distance. But Suarez is going to go in. We know that he's a bold player, and we know he knows how he can go in on a player like Soan.
Soan cleaning up that stock, taking the early lead in game one. Oh!
That's dead. Down snare. I know Soan's saying he loves that.
He wants that back.
He'll get it, though. Like, Soan's game plan is that he's going to keep doing it until someone stops him from getting away with it. And then he's going to figure out a way to get back into it. Like, for as respectable a player as he is, he truly is a degenerate at heart. Like, these boys are birds of a feather.
We love our degeneracy here now.
That's big truth. Biggest truth. And speaking of the degeneracy, Suarez just sort of been zoning in and out with the eggs and neutral air. Like, very, I wouldn't say, I guess old school Yoshi. Soan once again attempting to end Suarez's life with the forward smash, but this time, Suarez watched those tricks. He's not looking to be on a Yeet Smash thumbnail again. Which I think it's going to be a while until he lives that down.
You know,
like, I know he takes it in good spirits, but it's like, damn, bro.
It's early.
The game's out a week now, and you're a meme. Ike's up air. He's so dumb now. Previously, he used to spin Ragnell like a helicopter blade for his up air, where it was incredibly slow on startup, but it was a great move for reading air dodges.
So, like, basically a slower Link up.
Yes. Only just one rep of the swing. Oh, that's dead. That's very dead.
Forward smash. Forward air.
I don't think he was close enough to ledge to tech that as a back, even if he wanted to.
What are your thoughts on the unteckables?
I am mad that untechable as a concept is back. Like, when it was not, when you had an untechable situation in Smash 4, it was because of the way that the game was, like, measured distances on the stages and lengths, and then also the way that certain angles worked. So, like, it was very dumb,
I think,
but
in
it
a
made
way,
sense.
I don't know if untechable exists as a means of an intentional mechanic, or if it's just a mathematical impossibility, where your window has become so small that it is physically impossible to hit it on the particular frame.
I've seen a couple of people that claim to be data miners say that there is no window after a certain speed. Like, after a certain velocity that you interact with the geometries, there is just no tech window. A couple of people have said
the math
that
could just literally make it 0 or negative.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying, is like it may not exist as a purposeful mechanic, but something that exists as a because of the way the game moves.
Now, I'm hoping that's something that gets changed in the future, me personally, but while it exists, I feel like it's
you
another...
want one frame windows?
Bro, listen...
I want the freaking...
I escaped 3 frame windows in Anime Fighters so that I wouldn't, like, break my hands or break my head. But let's not have that here, shall we? If I'm not inputting stuff with a 1 frame buffer, or rather a 1 frame window with a several frame buffer, I'm good, fam. But not as good as Soan, as he sits into game 2 fairly cleanly.
like I said, Soan lost game 1, picked away from Stadium.
Which was smart. My assumption is Suarez banned.
Probably banned Battlefield.
I would say Smashville, because I know Yoshis don't mind battlefields.
Or maybe FD.
There's a shot at FD was the case. I've brought this up a few times, but it's not that great of a stage for zoners. At the very least, it's not a Suarez Yoshi stage. It's more of a Raptor Yoshi stage. But that goes into the intricacies of what makes those two like yin and yang of playing Yoshi. Either way, I like the Kalos.
Excellent option back on stage there.
Yeah, Soan takes good advantage of the fact that this is a larger stage, and the fact that the platforms exist on the side like gives them a lot more variety on how to return.
Yeah, you gotta say that. Good extra credit there on that first stock there. God, I hate that.
I hate that phrase too. It's just poor percentage.
Just he did well. You can't take it away, but Suarez brings that right back.
Yoshi combos are lit, man.
And then some.
Hold on. Goes for it, but
all right.
It's too high.
I like see
that
that platform up there safely. If that platform didn't exist, Suarez would have been able to go down and get the ledge guard, but man, he made quick work of that.
That was a very quick stock. Suarez not fooling around here, but Down Smash has other things to say.
It's an anime fight now.
Yes, down to their last stocks, and Suarez has done a really good job of reversing a lot of situations where Sona's in control.
Down air.
Yoshi down there's lit.
Suarez and Raptor make you want to play this character.
Dude, do it. I play him with one hand. It's amazing. The first game I played with one-handed Yoshi took a game off DZ, so I at least know it's somewhat alive.
How's the one-handed Yoshi treating you in this game so far?
I play with Switch Pro Controller, so I have another button.
Oh, God.
I'm living, man. Also, Yoshi's phenomenal, so once again, I'm living.
You're a first-class citizen.
Yeah.
Suarez
looking valid right now. It's sitting 2-0 above Soan. And Soan came into this game very strong. It was just Suarez did not want to give him room to breathe. We're going right back into it, though. Kalos, I would agree with it. I think it's the move. It's just...
I think he cleans up a few of his interactions. That's easily his game.
Yeah, it's just Suarez was playing super clean that game. Like, it all started with that second stock. It looked like Soan had him on the ropes, and then it was complete 180. Back on Yoshi, down air, though. That move racks up damage. It pokes your shield. It shreds the shield. It pays your taxes. Like, that's a great move.
Pays your account.
Ooh. Forward smash, pretty great in its own right, too.
Do you think this character pays taxes? Not with those moves.
Nah, man.
He cooks the books. In between cooking his opponents, of course.
Oh, absolutely. No, that was some suspect DI if I've ever seen it, but Suarez doing a really good job of piloting his way back to the stage. And just go for the quick back throw for the sake of stage control. I don't know if that's going to lead into the stock, though. Soan is remaining persistent.
Not yet. He's got to get the edge guard. But no, he's going to get punished there by getting a little too greedy.
Yep, misspacing on the Yoshi bomb is going to lead him directly into the path of the quick draw. And a quick forward smash from Suarez ties it back up.
Not the best option coming up from the edge there for Soan.
That's just sort of the fault of Ike as a character in that compared to the rest of the sorties, he is a bit slower. Like, that's the payoff for the fact that he's stronger. It's the balancing. And even though they made him faster, they made everyone faster, so it's all relative. And if you know that his options are going to come out a little bit slower than most, you can act accordingly.
Quick 80% there from Soan there.
There's that forward tilt again. And dash attack scoops from the ledge. This time Suarez doing fine to hold on to his jump and get himself back. That was a strange trade if I've ever seen one.
Welcome to GameStop, where you buy and sell new and used games. Would you like to buy an Ike Amiibo today?
They're sold out. We can't fight for our friends now. So we're going to bring it back in stock, though. He's trying to put on the pain while he has the stock lead.
I mean, you have the advantage. Take it. You get to play aggressive and put some extra percent on. You're playing with house money at this point. Even though he's down 2 games, it's...
Like, the comeback's got to start somewhere.
Oh, man, Suarez could have ended it right there.
Yeah, Soan has always done a really good job of, like, timing the landings of his quick draw really well so that he can act accordingly. So it's a bit more difficult to punish than it looks. Oh, the hitbox lingering around because it hit the egg might have actually backfired on Suarez.
All right, Yoshi with Rage doing those big boy percentages.
His combos are already solid as it is. Like, the Rage is going to help with ending it all!
No!
And just like that, Suarez finds himself a spot in Grand Finals through winner's side. If Soan wants the run back, he's going to have to fight his way through the hellish